So hello everyone, this is Suman from Team Bantua, and today we are designing Fluid. What's Fluid? Fluid is a package consisting of 5 subsections, which allows us creating generative UI front ends via SSR. Now, how are we doing this? We have a architecture for the same. We basically take intent. We keep intents in our data in the database of that particular project. We track the user usage rate, and we provide suggestive changes. Along with, we have a chat. We have a small chat window set up aside where basically a user chats, and the LLM morphs your front end based on those changes. Now, the thing is with LLM that they provide raw JSON data as their output, but with Fluid you have an intent retention structure file which allows you to make sure that your file gets parsed properly and a proper structured UI is being fed to you with no further mishaps. Now, moving deeper, we have the documentation for this particular project, which will be updated soon here. You can check the flow of it in our website. Now, going to the demo. So, this is a demo CRM we built using Fluid. Now, as you can see, this is a Kanban board, and for example, I am not a big fan of Kanban board. Now, I want that change this Kanban board to something of a chart. So, like if I say, show me a list with we can give a prompt like show me a list with order of task status. Let's say give this, we will show you the terminal of it. Basically, we are using the Grok Llama 3.370B versatile, a very lightweight model. So we have configured the Grok LLM provider to make sure that we don't use up a lot. And also you can see we have suggestions being fed constantly for this particular user ID, which is the one here. Now, as you can see, the server got reloaded, and we have a task order. We have a list of order with the basis of tasks. So this is how the list is being shown right now. We can also change it. We can revert back to the previous Kanban board design we had with a single revert back change. I will not be deviating from this page just to showcase how the generative UI will actually impact and make sure the flow is smooth. This is how the DOM gets rendered. We have specialized hooks for the same to make sure the product is managed well. So if we go to the Gen UI backend and we show you the demo app we are working on, to give you a bit structurization of the code base, you can go to the API calls. You can see the chat interface, the revert interface. We call it from the Fluid DB, and where the revert snapshot gets snapshot, basically which allows us to revert the snapshot or store a current snapshot of the particular state. Then we have the schema, and we have append message, get message, snapshot, etc. And the Fluid IR, which allows intent retention, where we basically store the intent of the snapshot. And after that, we have the generate endpoint, which calls the LLM and basically runs it. Nothing serious here. The intent retention is the history dot, where we basically store the intent in the database of it. We have a NeonDB Postgres setup for this, where we store database user wise. And then we have the demo schema server, we have refresh, we have suggestions. In suggestions, we use the get pending suggestions from the database and also the result suggestion from the database components respectively. And in the dashboard, we have Fluid View, and we have some hooks like use Fluid IR, which renders on the moment we change the intention, and use Fluid telemetry, mutations, etc. in this project. Now, coming back to the use case of this project can be used for multiple purposes, where cloud platforms might use it for their own benefits. Big dashboard CRMs can use it, where they provide separate UI or UI choices to the users of those platforms, making sure the user retention is better and making the workflow easier for them. So yeah, this was a very short demo of our project. Thank you.